Welcome to Get 20 by June 20, Part 2. Now, if you haven't seen Part 1 or you haven't completed Part 1, please stop right now. Go back, do those first aid fixes, make sure they're all in place. Those are critical. If you have completed them all, welcome to Part 2. Now, in this section, we're going to talk about some easy ways to get members based on kind of already existing relationships and people that are familiar with Toastmasters. You'll see how that works with these three strategies. They're all easy to do. I don't like giving you hard, complicated techniques. That has never worked. You'll see just how easy these are. I hope you get excited by that. All right, the first one is we want to find those, go through your member list of, maybe 2-3 years and find out who's fallen off the wagon. If they've moved away, they might not be suitable targets, which is why eligible is in this slide. But if they've just got busy with work or with other obligations for a little while, and they just might need a reminder to come back to Toastmasters. So this is where this comes in. If you make a list of 10 to 15, you get 3 to 5 to come back, and especially come back on a regular basis. That's an amazing improvement. So go ahead, make that list, and of course, if it's too big, divide up the work and call them and say, hey, we would love to have you back. So ask them to rejoin. It's really simple, doesn't take too long. Our next strategy is to find out what clubs are near to you and see if you could arrange some member trading. So you need to talk this over with your club and get some people interested in becoming dual members. Maybe they want to complete a CC faster than other people. Maybe they just want more time to speak or what have you. Member trading is great, especially for people that have only been at one club their entire Toastmasters career. Excuse me. They get to experience what it's like to, what other clubs do. Maybe there's something they can take from that club and bring it to their home club, or bring something from their home club, vice versa, to their new club. So find out who in your club would be willing to go to another club, and then ask the officer corps of another club, hey, we'd like to boost members and we're willing to do some trades. We have these people lined up. Do you have anybody that would be willing to trade with us? It's a good way to maybe get 2, 3, 4, 5 members. As long as you're doing an even exchange, there you have reciprocation. You have people that are familiar with Toastmasters, and I think they'll get a huge benefit out of having more Toastmasters exposure outside of one club. So consider this trading option. It can be very effective. Our last strategy is to have your members advertise where possible. Let's face it, if you can put up a flyer at your cubicle or your office or something like that, if you're allowed, we don't want you to get in trouble. People that work with you are more familiar with you than they are with the bulletin board out in the hall. So they'll see that, they'll wonder, what's Toastmasters, why are you involved in it? And they'll have a little bit more familiarity. And of course, ask their friends, their family, or whoever they think needs it, that they are more connected with. This is where advertising on Facebook can be great. If you have your members just post something saying, I'm going out to this club, Toastmasters. That message gets to all their friends, which in turn might get a few of them interested in coming out there. So those are just 3 ideas using familiarity with existing Toastmasters or with people that are friends of Toastmasters that will gain you membership within no time at all. Please go ahead, comment away, whether you liked it or didn't like it, or if you just are irritated by the sound of my voice. I won't be too offended. Please leave comments and what you'd like to see in the rest of this video series. We're going to talk about more marketing strategies in future videos, so try and take care of your homework here in part 2, and we'll see you in part 3 later. Bye-bye.